What's up, guys? I just turned in a bounty, and I got something. I got a thing. There's a thing. That thing was an exotic bounty, and I went and I had the option to do the light and the dark for the thorn, which I already have, so I'm never doing that again. Fuck the thorn. I had the option for Toad's Legacy, which is the bad juju, which I kind of wanted, but I already have a primary exotic, so no. And then, I'll get that eventually, and I'll eventually do a tutorial on it. But I got the other one, and that was a dubious task. If you don't know what the dubious task is for, it is for the Invective shotgun. And I've heard this shotgun is absolutely amazing. Holy crap, words. But the first task you have to do is talk to Ikora Roy. And when you talk to Ikora Roy, she's going to give you the next piece. Now, I'm not sure if you just talk to Ikora Roy, whether you're a Titan, whether you're a Warlock, whether you're a Hunter, or you just talk to Vanguard Leader. I'm pretty sure you talk to Ikora Roy no matter what. So once you talk to Ikora Roy, she's going to go ahead and give you the next part. It is a quest from Ikora, part 1. And it's going to complete a total of 5 strikes without dying.
It's yours.
Now, the best thing I can suggest for this part is go ahead and just queue up for the Earth Strike at level 8 and just run through it, play cautiously, and don't die 5 times. Now, it'll take a little bit of time, but you know what? It's not that bad. So once I do that, I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys. That was the last strike that I had to do, and I tell you what, this should not have been as hard as it was. I had people leaving, I had people accidentally killing, but there you go, right there. There's the question recorder completed. But as I was saying, this should not have been as hard as it was. This actually should be easy. If you get a fire team of your friends together to do this with you, it'll be easy as cake. It took the longer part of an hour and a half to do this, but that's because I was kind of not fully actively doing this strike mission 5 times in a row. People were leaving, people joining, people killing me with their sparrow some fucking how because he brought it into that first room on this strike and decided that he was going to take it and it exploded, and it was perfectly lined up with me, but it was bullshit. But now that we've completed that, our next task is to go ahead and go back to Ikora Ray and turn it into her. The next step is earn a 25 KD spread in the Crucible. Now, I want to clarify this. Listen to me carefully. It does not mean you need to go 25-0. Nowhere near that. What you actually have to do is just make sure you're going positive. If you go up by 1, just up by 1. If you go 10-9, you have a KD spread of 1. You need to do that 25 times, basically. So if you have one good game where you're like 12 up or something like that, well, you're going to get it in 2 games. Because if you go 12 up, 13 up, you're going to get it in 2 games. But just make sure if you're not super good at PvP, this might be difficult for you because you do need to go positive. You cannot go negative. But actually, I don't know if a negative affects you. I don't know if it loses, if you lose progress, gain progress. I'm not exactly sure. I will let you guys know after I do this. But like I said, you want to go back to the tower and turn it to Ikora, and she's going to give you the next step of her task. Again, it is called a dubious task. I guess it's supposed to be super difficult, but this really isn't that hard of one. Just get back to Ikora, turn it in, and I will be with you shortly. As I said, after you kill, or not kill, finish 5 strikes without dying. Also, I want to clarify with that, if you die in one, it doesn't reset it. You don't have to go back and do 5 in a row. You just have to complete 5 without dying. So if you do lose one, it's not a big deal. You just have to do 6 strikes instead of 5. You go talk to Ikora, and she's going to give you the next piece. It's going to be the next request from Ikora. It is part 2, and it's earn a kills to death spread of 25 in the Crucible. It's a lot less difficult than you think it is, but I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with you guys when I get that. Got it. Honestly, I'm not that excited about it. I got it in 3 games. This whole 25 kill spread isn't as bad as it seems to be. Like when you first look at it, it's not terrible. So, honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck this Titan. I'll go ahead and go to orbit because I don't care. Actually, we're kind of eating them. Fuck it, I don't care. Let's go do the next part. The next part is actually the hardest part, I would say. Like, when it comes to difficulty, and it's not even that hard. You just have to complete a weekly challenge. That's it. Just a weekly challenge. whether it be the Nightfall, the Weekly Strike. I would take friends with you, but for some reason mine's already done. I don't know why. I think I'm just going to do it on level 22 real quick, but I have to go back to the tower, because if I don't go back to the tower, I don't get the next part. As you can tell, I've done this all in one sitting, and I'm incredibly tired. It is 5:31 in the morning right now. This is getting tedious. But I'm going to finish it because the last part is very easy. It's expensive, but very easy. But we'll get to that when we get to that. But this one, when we take this back to a core, after getting the 25 KD spread in the Crucible, again, it only took me 3 games, but I'm decent at PvP. If you're bad at PvP, this may be the hardest part for you. For me, the weekly is probably the hardest part. I'm about to go solo level 22 weekly. For some reason, it didn't reset for me. Or it shouldn't have reset yet. Never mind. I lied. It's Monday when I'm recording this. Yay me. Not Tuesday. Not new things happening. Anyways, when you get back to the tower after you get the KD spread, again, you're going to go right back to a core array and get your next piece. And it's going to tell you Akora's third request, probably, I'm assuming. I don't know what it's called. I mean, I'm doing this live. I've never done this before, but I'm also looking it up and bringing it to you guys on how to get the incentive. But you go up to Akora array, and she's going to have the next piece of the bounty, which is a request for Akora Part 3. And it's as simple as it gets. All you have to do is do a weekly. Now, I would time this. If you get lucky enough, you can time this and get this done around the same time that you're doing the weekly, so you might as well try that. But I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and solo the level 22 weekly. The weekly this week is really easy. It's the Mars Strike for that it isn't the one with the 3 things that PS4 only has. I'm kind of sad about that. But anyways, I'm going to go do the weekly, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright, there's the boss down, and shortly after, I am going to get that bounty. If you're level 28 like I am, see I just got the Clot of Darkness. I don't know what that is, but sure. I'm assuming that's for the Invective. I'm assuming that's what that's for. But the last part is super easy, so I'll see you guys back at the tower. Alright, as I said, once you get back to the tower, you want to head back to Akora and turn in your Clot. That was in fact for the bounty. I knew it would be. There'd be nothing else said before, but regardless, I said something stupid in the last part. I'm going to turn to Akora, and she's going to give you the last and final part. This part is actually very expensive. What you have to do is you have to purchase shotgun or special ammo synthesis. And not just 1, not 5, 10, not even 25. You need 50 of these motherfuckers. 50! So if you do not have over 12,500 glimmer, you will not be able to do this. So go farm your glimmer, come back, and all you gotta do is sit here and spam the crap out of the synthesis. Alright, and once you have it, you grab that out of there. You've got the Invective charge, you got the Golden Age shotgun magazine, and I also, as I said, you have to purchase 50 fucking synthesis. And guess what? You don't even get to keep them. You don't even get to keep the 50 you just spent. That's right, you have to buy the Invective. But once you go over to Akora, that is the end of the exotic bounty, and you're going to get the Invective shotgun. There it is, right there, the Invective. I don't have enough space for it, so hold on. I need to make space. What can I get rid of? I will be right back. Alright, as I said, there's the Invective, and I will go ahead and take this. Got the Invective. Now I will go ahead and show you this shotgun. I'm also going to dismantle my shitty fire shotgun. Well, it's not really shitty, but it's not. It's not this. Let's go ahead and look at this. This weapon has fire. It is full auto, which means you hold down the trigger, this motherfucker fires. This thing has crazy recoil from what I heard. It has a pretty low rate of fire and a very slow reload speed. But the last one of the magazine deals bonus damage, so when you're firing full auto, make sure you aim low and then you get high. And it also regenerates ammo over time. Now there's not many other stats on here, it's just the normal, like here's some different things. You can change, add the damage. It's got quick draw speed, weapon stability, some range on it. But basically, the two things that make this are the reloads, the ammo regen, the magazine last bullet does extra damage. I said that so fucking backwards. And the fact that it has full auto. That is the Invective. That is how you get it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how to get the Invective, what to do, how to do everything, and what you need to prepare for before you start taking this. Also, I want to point out that it is called a Dubious task, so if you get them and you want the Invective, you want to choose the Dubious task, that is the exotic bounty you want. Now, if you're new here, click that subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'm going to start dancing because you need to leave comments, and they make me happy. But until next time, guys,